Hello everybody. Welcome to tonight's live stream. We'll start off with a little Neil Young. Well, it's great to be with you all this evening. I hope you all are keeping well out there. Let us know in the comments where you are tuning in from. It's always interesting to read through the list of different cities and countries out there where people are able to watch the stream. I'm coming to you this afternoon, or this evening I should say, from Nashville, which is where I live. You might hear I have an Australian accent, and I've been living over here in the US for about 12 years now. And this is live stream number 56. And I always enjoy just coming online. We're on YouTube and Facebook, and just play a handful of songs. I've been arranging a lot of kind of popular songs lately for instrumental fingerstyle guitar. So I'm going to play a few of those for you to begin with, and who knows what we'll get up to as the stream goes on. If you enjoy the music, there's a link to a virtual tip jar, and anyone who enjoys the show and feels like leaving a tip, it's very much appreciated. It's not required for admission, but thank you to anybody in advance who does tip. Christian says, sounds great, what tuning? This guitar is just tuned to standard but down a whole step with some nice heavy strings on it, so it sounds pretty cool. Alright, here's a little Elton John number that I arranged and recorded yesterday and posted this morning. Good fun. All right, I'm going to the electric guitar now. I'm going to play a little bit of jazz for everybody. My version of jazz, that is. Here's an old standard called All of Me. That'll do. Nice sound. Take all of me, can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I want to lose them. Take my arms, I'll never use them. Your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. So how can I go on, dear, without you? You took the part that once was my heart. Now why not take all of me? Rock and roll. Now there you have it, folks. I guess I should play something pretty following that. I'd like to play an original song called Do You Want It To Be Me? And I don't often play it on this guitar, but I'm feeling like it might be a nice thing to do this evening, so Do You Want It To Be Me? 'cause I know only fools rush in, and I've been here before. I can tell that you haven't been. I see it in your eyes, girl. There's no denying I can feel the heat. There's only one first love. Do you want it to be me? There's only one first kiss, one first dance, and one first time you'll get to take this chance. And the heart's first choice ain't always what it should be. There's only one first love. Do you want it to be me? There's only one first kiss, and one first dance, one first time you'll get to take this chance. And the heart's first choice ain't always what it should be. There's only one first love. Do you want it to be me? There we go. So we got a question that's come through from Carlos Fang. Joe, hope you're doing great. Quick question. How do you manage to remember all those songs? I know like 7 and start to forget the first song. Whoa. Well, it's an interesting question. When I'm playing a show like this, I'm trying not to think too much. My hands are kind of doing all the thinking. And it's, I've played all these songs a lot of times. And the hands remember, how to play the arrangements. There's kind of 2 categories of songs that I play. There are a lot of songs that are exact arrangements, like when I played the Neil Young piece or the Elton John piece. But that song, or All of Me, had a lot of improvising going on, so that's kind of a bit of a different thing. But for the pieces that I'm playing the exact same arrangement every time, I've said this a number of times before, but when I go on stage to play a new arrangement for the first time, I always mess it up. It's just like, I can't ever seem to play it perfectly off the bat. I have to, try it the next show, and then, I'll make a few mistakes, and then like 6 or 7 shows later, I'll get to a place where I kind of know how to pull it off, if that makes sense. And once I've pulled it off on stage, and I've done that a handful of times, I pretty much don't forget it, although sometimes I'll miss a small little detail or 2. But that's how it happens for me. Is it's playing a lot of concerts and practicing them, and just getting to the point where you can play on stage and not think too much and just let the hands do the playing for you. So I hope that is a satisfying answer. Thanks very much, Carlos. Carlos left a tip in the tip jar, so thanks to anybody who enjoys the music and wants to leave a tip. The tip jar link is just joerobinson.com/tip jar. And Dan asks, do you have any original albums for sale? I would love to buy more CDs from you. I do have albums for sale. I have 6 albums, and they're all available on my website, joerobinson.com. They're all original music, except for my Christmas album. And that's a series of Christmas standards. So there's 5 albums of original music that you can listen to. Oh, we got so many good questions. I can't not answer some of them. Lurk says, have you ever had RSI from playing the guitar? Not really. I had some wrist problems when I was younger, but it was actually my back, and I fixed it with some posture things. But yeah, in the last 20 years of playing, I've had no RSI problems or anything like that. I always stretch before I play, and I try to play with a really relaxed technique. Okay, here's an original song that will be on my next album. It's called The Prize. 2, 3. I had a one-way conversation with me, myself, and I about the way we've been living. Can't imagine why to get to where we're going. It's a cloudy compromise. You're mistaken if you think I'm taking my eyes off the prize. Maybe I've been distracted, quite possibly you're right. This big old bright and shining world has kept me up at night. We all know that price tag shouldn't come as no surprise. You're mistaken if you think I'm taking my eyes off the prize. Some days I live with no regrets. Some days I just as soon forget. Some days a diamond, some are stone. Some things I just as soon leave alone. I had a one-way conversation, me, myself, and I, about the way we've been living. Can't imagine why to get to where we're going. It's a cloudy compromise. You're mistaken if you think I'm taking my eyes off the prize. So where does all this leave me? I can't really say I know. I got more questions than answers, quite a ways to go. I can't let that deter me. This I realize. You're mistaken if you think I'm taking my eyes off the prize. Some days I live with no regrets. Some days I just as soon forget. Some days a diamond, some a stone. Some things I just as soon leave alone. Had a one-way conversation, me, myself, and I, about the way we've been living. Can't imagine why to get to where we're going. It's a cloudy compromise. You're mistaken if you think I'm taking my eyes off the prize. My eyes off the prize. My eyes off the prize. That was quite brisk. That song's about practicing, for me anyway. It can mean whatever you want it to mean to you. But I'm always reminding myself, keep my eyes on the prize. Less time on the phone, more time on the guitar. So, I'd like to play an instrumental track. I'm going to play it on the D-tune guitar. That might be fun. This is one of my original pieces from my earlier albums. It's called Daddy Longlegs. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much. I can hear you clapping. Not really, but I can imagine it. That was a little bit of the song was actually written by Jose Feliciano, but George Benson popularized it with a great version on his Breezin' album. He's one of my favorite songs that I've been trying to work back into the set.
west wind moves upon the fields of barley, you'll forget the sun in his jealous sky as we walk in fields of gold. So she took her love for 2 days a while among the fields of barley. In his arms she fell as her head came down among the fields of gold. Will you stay with me? Will you be my love among the fields of barley? We'll forget the sun in his jealous sky as we lie in fields of gold. See the west wind move like a lover's soul upon the fields of barley. Feel her body rise when you kiss her mouth among the fields of gold. I never made promises lightly, and there have been some that I've broken, but I swear in the days still left, we'll walk in fields of gold. We'll walk in fields of gold. Many years have passed since those summer days among the fields of barley. See the children run as the sun goes down among the fields of gold. See the west wind move like a lover's soul among the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous sky when we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold. When we walked in fields of gold. Absolutely beautiful song.
I'm going to switch back to the electric guitar and play one last track. And I want to say thank you all so much for tuning in this evening. I hope you all have a great rest of your weekend. And thank you to anybody who enjoyed the show and wanted to leave a tip in the virtual tip jar. The tip jar link is joerobinson.com/tipjar. And I'm posting a lot of music to YouTube these days, so be sure to subscribe there if you haven't already. And thanks very much for listening and enjoying the music. This is one last song. Rock and roll. Take good care, everybody, and thanks for enjoying the show. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.